So, hi everyone. So, for today's video is I'm gonna share to you my concentrics journey sa pag-a-apply dun sa BPO company na yun. So, first thing that I did is, unang-una sa lahat is nag-research talaga ako ng mga different BPO companies na hiring as of this month. And yun nga, nakita ko dun sa mga videos, YouTube videos ni Kuya Rani Boy. And yung sabi niya, ang mga recommended, isa sa mga recommended BPO company for newbies na no experience talaga is Concentrix. So, yun, nag-apply ako dun, and what I did was, nag-submit ako ng application ko, yung resume ko or CV, curriculum vitae, and tawag dun, yung cover letter ko sa Job Street, and I filled up the different informations needed, like yung name ko, age, address, and etc. And then dun, nag-email sila sa akin for me to go on-site, specifically sa Glorieta 5, 4th floor, Concentrix. And dun, pagpasok ko dun sa 4th floor, tinanong ako ng guard na para saan daw ako or aplikante ba daw ako, kasi bawal pumasok dun yung wala ka lang gagawin, bawal yung bystanders dun. So yun, in-approach ako ng babae, and then she guided me with the registration, wherein nag-fill up ako ng mga information, and then mandatory po talaga na magre-refer ka ng isang tao, like boyfriend mo, friend mo, na pwede mong i-endorse sa Concentrix. Ganun. Kasi makaka-receive ka ng 2,000 pesos kapag yung ni-refer mo na kaibigan is makakakuha din ng job offer. So, yun. Nilagay ko yung ko dun, yung referred person, and then after which, naghintay lang ako for a couple of minutes. Then, dun, tinawag ako ng isang agent, and then tinanong niya yung mga details ko to confirm if tama yung mga tinype ko or sinubmit ko sa registration form. And then dun, pinapunta na ako dun sa assessment. Nag-assessment na ako, and ang assessment na ginawa namin dun, or ginawa ko, is typing test, pasado, Versant. 2 beses ko yun ginawa, kasi the first try was mahina yung boses ko. So, sabi ng recruitment staff na lakasan ko lang yung boses ko kasi nagkaka-error daw sa result. And then, yun, I also did yung parang, hindi siya mock call. Parang meron kang pakikinggan na automated conversation. Parang sagot na siya agad, na sasabihin ng customer na yun is yung name niya, yung address, yung tag dito, yung postal. Basta sunod-sunod na siya, and then you need to do it with 5 entries, ganun. So, pasado naman ako doon. And then, after that, is pinaupo ako sa side, waiting for my result. And after that, pasado din ulit. And then, after which, is pinapunta na ako sa labas for an initial interview. And doon, naghintay ako for a couple of minutes. Then, pinapasok ako doon sa initial interview room. And, yun, nag-umpisa na yung mga interview questions. Tell me more about yourself. Usually, nagbe-verify lang sila ng mga pinasa ko dun sa registration. Nagtanong sila bakit ako nag-change ng path from being a Bachelor of Elementary Education graduate to becoming a call center representative, o bakit daw ganun. And then tinanong din ako kung alam ko ba yung totoong meaning ng customer service, hindi yung call center agent kasi mali yung nasagot ko dun. Ang sinagot ko is yung mga ginagawa ng isang call center agent, wherein hindi. So, ang customer service is more on giving and doing their best to really serve their clients. Basta yung keyword dun is customer satisfaction, yun. And then, dun, pasado naman, and then fast forward for final interview na ako. And then, naghintay ako, 30 minutes ata yun, kasi nag-break time pa. And then, yun, after that, tinawag na pangalan ko, pinapasok ako dun sa final interview room. Yun na lang yung ita-term ko dun. And then dun, MS Teams, yung final interview. Virtual lang. And then, isa lang yung nagtanong sa akin, pero may 2 audience. And then, sila yung nag-observe kung paano ako sumagot. And usually, their questions are based sa'yo. Sa'yo talaga. And, they usually contextualize it sa core values nila, integrity, organization, your empathy, ganun, more on that one. And then, situational. And, pipigain ka talaga ng final interviewer based sa character mo. And then, you really also need to be fluent din sa English kasi particular siya sa grammar, sa pronunciation, sa tone mo, ganun. And, gladly is I was able to ace it. And then the final one is the mock call, is tawag doon, she represented herself as a client, tapos ako yung sisingin ng tawag dito ng $50. Ako yung sisingin sa $50, and then I was able to ace it naman. And then I was hired. Napasa ko yun. And then sabi niya na for job offer na ako, but before that I need to submit my certificate of employment from my former company. And then yun, I was able to submit it. And then kahapon lang, August, ano kahapon lang, August, ano nga sabi? Ha? August 8, sure? Kahapon, August 8 is I was able to sign the job offer on-site talaga. The recruitment staff helped me kasi kailangan siyang gawin sa Workday website, and hindi ko nakita yun sa email ko, so doon na lang ginawa. So I filled up the form. Marami ka talagang babasahin na contract regarding your basic pay, your allowance, your mga incentives, HMO, mga leaves, ganon, data privacy. And yung account ko pala is financial account kasi nakuha ko na yung idea na yun sa final interview pa lang, nung sinabi niya I will collect money. So yun, sa collections ako mapupunta, and good luck and God bless to me with that kasi maniningil ako ng mga utang. And I don't know if it's local account or international account. And yung sweldo naman is okay naman yung sweldo for newbies. okay na lang din. I don't expect it to be higher kasi wala nga ako experience eh. Doon lang siguro ako magde-demand if meron na talaga akong experience. So yun lang po yung nangyari. And if ever gusto nyo pong mag-apply sa Concentrix, sa mga newbies out there, is I recommend Concentrix talaga kasi mahahasa yung resilience mo na ipagpatuloy yung gusto mong job offer. So that's all. Thank you.